If you had complete carte blanche freedom to speak on any topic in the world to a bunch of leaders, what would it be?
You know, I love the conversation about process. In writing the book, I just kept doubling down on this is everything. It's everything to like the keys to freedom and it just goes on and on about how our brains have so much going. There's so much going on in our lives. If we can capture the things that we do routinely and kind of just take that off, allow us to go offline on those things and let our leaders and our managers have more freedom to lead and manage their teams. Yeah. I just think it's such the key to freedom. So that's my passion. It's probably always been, and certainly right now it's probably the top one. I love what your organization does. I think culture for organization is vital, and I love your conversation around generosity and but that's your expertise, and so I love bringing that into our conversations as well. But at the end of the day, I know how much people sacrifice to run their own businesses, and I just want to give them the tools so they can run your business and be profitable, but just live a better life. It's not about, we were kind of joking, it's not about just the profitability in an organization. It's what are you going to do with that? And even equally important, what are your employees going to do with their lives? If your business is running well, hopefully their lives are running better and their families are happier. And so that's why I care so much about this.
Oh, I love it. I talk to a lot of authors and they go, I can't believe I wrote this book, but I'd never want to do it again, except I would write a book about, during the whole process, they're like,
they're processing it.
I got another one now. I got another one brewing inside of me.
Mine's the family one for sure. On family rhythms, family meetings. I had before COVID, I had started that and then stopped because of COVID. Even though you think I would have started more, but the EOS business kind of kept growing, and so I put it on ice. But just teaching families how to communicate better. It's one thing to say run a good family meeting, but the depth that's required for that of like active listening and letting your kids letting go of control and all the things I learned along the way, right? Because I can run a meeting, but that's not the point. The point is like to teach them how to communicate well and all of that stuff. So that's the book I would write, and it's probably going to be an ebook. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm really excited.
I can see it. I can see the workshops and all kinds of stuff and get people on board with that. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. So as a process person, have you actually thought about when it's going to be?
No.
Are you going to work on it?
No, because this book is still so new, and I have a little one at home, and I need to make sure I try to stay a little balanced. And
wow, yeah, this is amazing. Writing a book really forces to think about process.
Right. Yeah.
That was probably the biggest thing for me. I was sitting in the visionary seat, having to write a book, which is a process book on how to get the right person in the right seat, and then how do you grow and develop them, and how do you engage them, and how do you get the most out of that, and how do you give the most to them. It's all about process and putting a system in place and to make it scalable, because hiring is not just about the one, it's about the many and how they all work together. But it really forced me to realize, I do care about process, actually. I don't know if I want to, like I say in the book, that I got fired from hiring in our own company as a visionary. And the reason I got fired from it, I didn't follow the process. I said, trust me, I'm a visionary. I can see something that you can't see.
Right, which is I can see their potential. Yeah, you're the worst hires.
And within 30 days, I was on family vacation. I got a call saying, you need to fire this guy.
Good.
So, and I was like, well, he doesn't work for me. And they're like, yeah, but
you hired him. Brother.
You hired him, and you made us manage him, and you didn't follow the scorecard. Yeah. It was a 0 on that. And you said,
I am on it right now about visionary. I mean, we talk about it. Rocket Fuel talks about it about visionaries hiring people as you see the potential in everyone, and and I don't need you hiring. You need to hire for GWC.
Right.
Right people, right seats. Period.
Yeah.